Here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on the...
That's very true. If you want to mix up a motor race, a little bit of water on the...
Yeah, do a one-stopper.
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say
I've got the formation lap on broadcast mode, guys, because
as each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting
I don't even know, mate, because I can't be asked to do it myself, innit? It's long. I'd rather just let them do it, get my tyres nice and warm, and then go. But welcome to career mode, episode 1. I'm driving for Mercedes. We've got P3 in the qualifying. George got P6. I'm going to look to get a good jump off the start here, but yeah, this is career mode. I'm going to be doing every day. I'll upload one episode, so we'll do this race, and then I'm going to jump on and stream some Apex after this race. But the YouTube's back. I've got the Ethernet. I've got the mad sick internet. We've got the monitor going now again. Finally, all the setup has been renewed and restored. But yeah, we're going to be streaming some Apex after this. And Apex stream will continue. We will continue the grind on Apex. But for now, let's focus on the task at hand. Formula 1, mate. Let's get a good start here, boys. Oh, we're getting a good start. Might have the inside on Leclerc here. And that's us up into P2. I'll brake way too late. I'll brake way too late. Oh dear. Well, we did have P1 in the wet qualifying, so I'm hoping to transfer that into the race. Maybe we get first race win of the season. Oh my Jesus, I've sent that a bit too hard. We've had a squirrely one. Perez is going to get away from us a little bit now. Going to have to try and defend from Leclerc. Trying to go on the outside. Nope, I'm going to block that. Use this ERS all the way down this straight. Try and gain a bit of ground. Into the S we go. A little bit squirrely. Leclerc's coming back at us. And he's a bit of a dirty move there from Leclerc. He's tried ramming us off the bloody road. Oh, sent it way too hard. We're in the gravel. And I've had live my front wing. No. Right, we'll just switch back on him. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, I've sent it too hard again. Right, sorry. We're going to disable flashbacks after this race because otherwise it's going to be a bit... Oh no, wheel to wheel, mate. Lovely bit of racing. Brake a little bit earlier, give him the room he needs. He's just going to slot in behind us. Lovely. The top of the lap counter has been chopped off. I don't know what's happened to my OSD display there, mate. In a bit, boy. Perez is sort of going to get away from us here. I'm expecting a podium. We have got Max down in the field. He is near the back of the field, though. That was due to him actually going out in Q1 with a 124. Try and make some ground up here on Perez. We do have 20 laps, I think. Yeah, 20 laps. I don't know why the top of the lap counter has been chopped off. We are going to slowly start clearing a bit of ground on Leclerc there. S's are a bit, tyres are a little bit scatty. Probably should have gone for the full wets. And then we would have been at the back of the field because they are slow.
let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Sharing a good little gap now to Leclerc, which is good. Perez is slowly getting away from us. Car in front.
Perez ahead. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 4.0 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:30.5. Come on, mate, you're down by 8/10 a lap. What have you got?
8/10, okay. I'm gonna start making up some time. Lock in, boys, lock in. Even still a podium for the first race of the season at Mercedes would be a brilliant succession, considering we are the 3rd best car on the grid. Got Ferrari ahead of us, so to beat the Ferraris is my goal here. I want to try and finish ahead of these Ferraris, which seems to be working quite well so far. They're a bit of a McLaren sandwich between them though. We've got Norris in P4. Try and concentrate a little bit here and close this gap between me and Perez. I think Perez may be doing the same as us, going for the one no stopper. Oh, and Norris just made a move on Leclerc for P3. Let's quickly have a look at that. What was going on back there? Norris closing the gap. He's going on the outside. Leclerc's defending quite well. But there he goes, through goes Norris. Now we do have to worry about the McLaren, because the McLaren are quicker than us, I believe, at this stage. This is the first race of the season. We've managed to get a few decent upgrades into the car to give us this competitive edge. It looks like Leclerc's going to try and go back on Norris now.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.5
Perez
seconds.
is just opening up that gap, man. That Red Bull is too fast for us, I think, at the start of the season. So just try and clear the gap behind us. Give ourselves a nice comfortable P2 finish, hopefully. George can try and get past those Ferraris, get himself up into the podiums as well, get us a good start to the season, but we will probably, with our current point setup, be finishing...
Okay, the gap to the car ahead is 5 seconds. Let's see if we can bring it down.
3rd in the Constructors, currently. I mean, George is ahead of the other McLaren of Oscar Piastri, so maybe, possibly 2nd place here for us. Perez is P1, but Max is still quite far back. It's going to be quite a task at hand for Max Verstappen, but he has started from further back and finished first, so we will see how this goes. A little bit of a lock up there by us going into that corner, but it's okay. Get behind now 1.4, so we need to try and use a bit of our ERS. We have got 100% of that. Open it up on the straight so that McLaren can't catch us. Use the RS on hand to try and bit of a corner cut there, lovely. I'll open up that gap a little bit more to the McLaren behind. I don't want him to we'll be losing position this early on in the race. We are lap 5 currently of 20, so another 15 laps to go. We are doing medium race length. Possibly change it to long after this. So I'll do a bit of a medium one for Australia just because it can be a bit same. I believe the next race on the calendar is... oh, I'm not sure actually. It is going to be interesting in this race to see who opts for the one-stopper. The gap's just going to sit at a nice little 1.3 behind us. The thing about the wet races though is you do get a lot of ERS charge because you are hard braking into corners. We will have plenty of that to use to defend if we feel like we need to. Norris is going to close the gap a little bit more now. I need to fix up my driving. I'm a little bit all over the place at the moment. Not the best wet racer. I do quite like a wet qualifying, oddly enough, but when it comes to racing in the wet, I'd rather race in the sun, mate. Who wouldn't? Oh, buggered my corner up. I'm gonna have to deploy some of that ERS now for Norris to get off our back.
The car in front is a second a lap faster, 1 second.
Well, I would expect so, mate. He's in a Red Bull. I would expect him to be a second faster than our car. It's been the current story in F1 this season. Red Bull on top, but Ferrari have a very good car this season. I'm expecting it to be quite a tight battle at the top with Ferrari and Red Bull. Can you imagine if they let Carlos Sainz win a world championship over Leclerc and his final season with Ferrari? Quite sad to see Sainz go. He's a very good driver, but let's hope to see him in our team Red Bull. I'm a Red Bull fan, have been for a very, very long time, back since the Vettel days. But we'd love to see Sainz in a Red Bull. Too good of a driver to go to waste at any other team. Mercedes on the other hand, next season hopefully they're a little bit better as well. If you're wondering why I didn't choose to drive for Red Bull, I wanted a challenge, but I didn't want to be in one of the bottom teams. I do have a career mode that I've been doing off stream. I'm in McLaren. I've done the first season. Did the first season in Williams.
Okay, so
managed to get Williams to finish 5th in the constructors, I'm pretty sure. So I did quite well myself, obviously outperformed my teammate Alex Albon, and decided to go for the McLaren route, as McLaren do have a very good car in their second season. They did have a good car for the first season as well, majority. I was battling quite a fair bit with Oscar. Had him as my rival quite a few times as well in that season, so that was good fun. But as for this one, we are doing 16 races, not the 23, because 23 is very long, especially when you're doing them on the full race as well. I did my season on full race distance with the full qualifying and obviously sprint races as well. They're something different when you have a sprint race on a weekend. It gives you the opportunity to get those extra points, which we will be looking for in this season here. Oh, it's this last hairpin, man. Oh no, we've got Norris on the inside, outside. He's going to try and get this switcheroo on us. I'm not gonna allow it. We do have a lot better straight line speed, even with the RS. Without it, it would be a wheel-to-wheel.
7.3 seconds.
George is up into P5. Good shit for him. Maybe if I can...
Okay, some information
Well
on
done,
Ricciardo.
Ricciardo, no.
Okay, they're out of this race.
He's got a safety car. He's on the bend. What's happened there with Danny Rick? Let's go and have a look, guys. Oh, he's just... engine failure, I presume. I thought I was the other car! I thought I was George! Ha! For fuck's sake!
Okay.
Why is the track red? Have we got a red flag? Shit. Front wing's all good. Norris is on our bum here. We can slow Norris enough. We'll be able to get George to overtake him, so I think I'm just going to play the team game here. Try and get a double podium from Mercedes. My driving right now is horrific. Oh my god, I need to clock in. Poor Danny Rick, first race of the season at his home race and he's out.
Okay, clear.
I think when I crashed the car I've glitched it. We've now got an all red track. We don't have a red flag though, which is annoying. That would have been nice to have a nice little restart on Perez, try and jump him. My tyres too hot or is the wear? Oh, I have been driving. Oh, they are. They're getting a bit too warm. Bugger, I might have to... might actually have to do a little one-stopper here. My tyres are fucked already. Try and coast a little bit through the corners here. Cool the tyres a little bit.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
This is going to be a lovely race win for Perez. So if you're wondering as well for the first episode, why I didn't do the driver creation screen and all of that, it's just I had the idea a little bit late, to be fair. I did the qualifying and I was like, hold on. I've got really good. I've got the ability to stream again and make YouTube videos. So I was like, right, well, if we just do episode 1 from the race, which I was currently at, then we can continue the next episode normally, where we will be doing our practice programs and doing the qualifying in one episode. I will be going on the editor section and clipping it down slightly though, just because I don't want to make those videos too long. Doing a practice through a qualifying through a long race is going to be a very long video, so we'll clip it down and get it to where it needs to be. We've got signs going into the pits actually. So the Ferraris are on a 1 stop. I'm on lap 12. bugger. I don't know if my tyres are going to make it to the end. I mean, they will, but we have very, very hard defense against Norris, who really, really wants to get past me here. Just slowing him up, though, enough for George to be able to overtake him. Don't quite yet see George, so there's still a little bit of a gap between them. Don't want to be letting George past us, though. First race of the season, we want to impress.
Okay,
Want to beat our teammate.
The grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah, no shit, mate. I've already felt that. I am more of a drive hard, worry about the tyres later kind of guy. But that doesn't seem to always pay off. Hopefully the McLaren here goes in for a pit stop. That would be lovely for us. Give us a bit of breathing room. But hello, welcome to the stream, whoever's just joined. Hope you're having an awesome day. Yeah, hopefully should see a flurry of the drivers who are on the one-stoppers going into the pits pretty soon. I'm thinking we might just be able to make it to the end of the race on these tyres. I'm struggling a little bit for grip though, so maybe might have to go into the pits. Just kind of waiting to see what the other drivers around me do. I don't want to go in too early and then compromise my race. We're on lap 13 off to 20, so full race update.
Second place, you're in second place. It's Perez ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 12.9 seconds. They're on old intermediates. Norris behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on old intermediates. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. And that's 8 laps to go.
Can I do another 8 laps on these tyres? That's the question. It's going to be a heavy one, but maybe. Well, open the door. No! Close that door again. If we try on the wetter a bit so the track, it might actually help cool the tyres down a little bit instead of staying on that dry line.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Now giving George the opportunity. Double podium for Mercedes at their first race. Oh, I've gone a little bit deep there. Leave Norris behind.
They've got an issue with their car, they're going to be slow.
Okay, that's good news for us. Perez is on the slow. The race is developing quite nicely. Let's try and lock in now a little bit with these very warm tyres and try and close that gap down. A nice set of inters would be very helpful right now, but Perez is going to be slow. This is our chance, boys. Come on. Race 1 winner. Mercedes would be very good indeed. tyres are just getting too hot with the fucking wear on them. No, go away, Norris. Slowly closing that gap to Perez though. Only 6 laps left though. I'd need more. I'd need to get some fresher tyres on this car for me to be able to catch him though. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we're gonna do it. I don't think it's possible.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done. That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Maybe if I buckled down a bit sooner, then I might have broke this gap down a little bit more than I have done now. Kind of took 2 seconds off that gap already to Perez, but not enough. Yeah, too little, too late. The tyres are struggling so much, man. I am throwing this car about now, trying to keep Norris off the ass. Russell's still unable to overtake Norris though, so might not be a double podium for us. This was a dry race, I would have caught him by now. I'll bunch up the midfield packers.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
We have been quite soundly been able to defend from Norris all game, or race. The gap's going to be about 4 seconds by the time I finish this race. That's going to really annoy me. 'Cause I can't push the car as hard as I want due to these severely worn tyres. Hopefully we don't get a fucking puncture before the end of the race. We've got 2 laps. Well, it'll be last lap after this lap, so... Last lap.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Such a shame, man. Could have caught Perez. If only we had a little bit more time. Norris seems to have backed off quite significantly. You got damage.
And the gap behind us is 4.2 seconds.
Driver behind.
Norris is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 4.2 seconds. They're on old intermediates. Their tyres are 19 laps old. The car behind has minor front wing damage. Time last lap was a 1
That's
minute.
why. Come on, George. Come on, George. Do him. Do him on the last lap, lad. Nah, it's looking like it's going to be a podium from Norris in his first race of the season. Alonso P5 from Aston, though. Not bad at all. And through goes Perez. Well, first race of the season. Take a P2.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a really strong drive and a great finish.
Oil and water. Medium to length or higher wet race. Oh.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes.
Well,
after a
I could have caught Perez. I could have.
What do you think helped
But I
you to
didn't.
this result?
Now, I'm not
GG
sure
though.
how keen I am
We got
on
Russell
that weather,
P4,
but it
which
is
is
thrilling in
not the
terms
best.
of the race.
Could have done with him in
Fans seem
P3
to
really.
enjoy
Would have been
it.
nice for a double
It can be
podium,
an
but
absolute nightmare for the drivers there.
dun 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 dun
The drivers are
dun.
en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. So let's review the updated drivers' standings. And in the Drivers' Championship, the points that Sergio Perez earned today see him take over the lead. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
There we go. Next is Monaco. Oh dear. That should be pretty interesting. Can we squeeze in any last minute? Yeah, we can. Lovely jubbly.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. Thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates it. Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for
nice. Right, well, that's the end of episode 1, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 2, where we will have our race weekend at Monaco. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.